All right, Gabby.
You all right, mate? How you feeling, mate?
A little bit disappointed, mate. Bit disappointed. Shocking, really. Performance.
You lost to a big club, though. It happens.
Shocking performance today from Spurs. We looked like in the last 5 minutes we might have nicked something, but nowhere near good enough. Nowhere near good enough. We didn't have one shot on or off target in the first half.
Is that credit to Aston Villa, though?
I mean, that's unacceptable. I don't care what team you're playing, that's unacceptable, isn't it? I mean, have a shot from anywhere just to get one, but not to have one shot.
You'd understand if Nestor and Maldini were back there.
I mean, look, fair play to Villa.
Yeah, Villa were very good.
Really organised. Yes. Unai Emery's come in, done a great job. I watch Aston Villa now and go, God, what an organised team you are, and you've got top players who'll win your games. Tottenham, all over the place as usual. Absolutely rubbish. I'm bored of even talking about them. So, Spurs fans, I'll let you have your say on it because this season's been a disaster. One thing I will say, and I've been thinking about this for weeks, I really like Ryan Mason as a person, as a man, what he represents for Tottenham as a football club. But you are giving the keys to a Formula One car from someone who's only just passed his driving test. You can't do that. It's Tottenham Hotspur Football Club, one of the biggest clubs in the country. Massive following, huge amounts of money being spent. And you've got someone who's a rookie manager in charge of a football team when you're trying to get Champions League football.
You could tell the difference today. Aston Villa looked like a well-coached team, well-drilled. The first goal, it was an Unai Emery goal. Spurs, on the other hand, to not have a shot in 52 minutes in the Premier League. Fair enough, you missed a target. To not have a single shot. It's a disgrace. And the first shot they had was a Villa mistake. Douglas Luiz getting caught. Harry Kane should score. But Spurs in a bad way, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely shocking. But Spurs fans, have your say in that. We have to touch on the huge story today. Officially now, Southampton have been relegated to the Championship. A shocking season for them. It's all gone wrong.
Yeah.
So Saints fans, you can have your say on why it's gone wrong this season.
It's expected. You can't say your best players. Over 10 years, you can't keep sending your best players and think you can stay in the league. I mean, we've got a list here, haven't we? If you want to read them out, Jamie.
Yeah, well, some of the players is outrageous. I mean, we've got 11 players here that Southampton have sold or left in the last 11 years. And this team would probably get into the Champions League if you looked at it. You've got Fraser Forster in goal, Klein at right back, Toby Alderweireld, Virgil van Dijk, Luke Shaw, Victor Wanyama, Stephen Davis, Adam Lallana, Dusan Tadic, Sadio Mane and Graziano Pelle, and there's another list of a load of players: Højbjerg, Schneiderlin, all on there. Jose Fonte, Charlie Austin, Ricky Lambert, Romeu.
But do you think
the list goes on.
Do you think that though, the amount of money they've generated from player sales, they're half expecting it as a football club? You can't keep saying all your best players and think you can do nice little bits of business and bring players in and stay up every season. Southampton deserve to go down. They deserve it.
Well, Saints fans, I want to have your say on that. It's been a bad day for you. I see Rishi Sunak was there. I think he's a Southampton fan as well, isn't he?
Last person you want in there. Last person you want in the stadium. Definitely going to lose, weren't they?
Let's go to Sean, who's a Spurs fan. All right, Sean?
Hello, mate.
Good evening, Sean. What happened today, my friend?
Same thing that happens every time we play away, mate.
What's that, mate?
Which is we just turn up with no plan at all. Everyone's just reacting to different things. We've got a midfield that will put you to sleep. Got no creativity about them. Yeah. Højbjerg is stealing a living, starting every single game in that midfield. For away fans particularly, the last two games we were 3-0 down at 15 against Liverpool and 5-0 down after 21. So it was actually nice, though. 1-0 down at half time.
What I would say, though, Sean, to defend Højbjerg a little bit is his role is not to create. He's a stopper. He's an engine room in midfield. But because we've got no creativity, we didn't sign any players to play in that role. You're asking him to do jobs that he can't do. The same with Skip. What I couldn't believe today was the line. You went to the game, right, Sean? You was there?
I was right in the third row, so I was looking at players' facial expressions. It was an attitude problem as much as anything, mate. It really was.
Do you think? Do you think they've lost a bit of hope, a bit of confidence, or do you think they don't care?
But starters, Højbjerg, like I said, he gets away with murder because he might be being given a role that maybe he's not the best at. But if you watch him closely and you watch him off the ball, he hides at every possible opportunity from the ball. Look, you've obviously played football at a high level.
Yeah.
I've played football as well. I I know when you're hiding from the ball.
Yeah.
When he's not available, he asks for the ball. And when he is available, he hides.
Oh, I know plenty of players like that over the years. Just asking for the ball when they're stood behind an opponent.
And it's so obvious. And, like, yeah, it's not his fault, but, I mean, that's on Mason. It's not just on Mason. It's on Mason, Stellini, Conte. How have they chosen to play, since Bentancur's been injured, how have they chosen to play Skipp and Højbjerg together when they're exactly the same player?
Sean, it was crying out today for a midfielder to make a deep run to keep themselves onside. Spurs were offside 9 times today.
You played a high line.
9 times.
I mean, the line that you played was unbelievably high. It was like Liverpool a few years ago.
Yeah, but clever teams get through, Jamie.
Yeah, but this is... They were so confident, Sean, that Spurs weren't going to hurt them because players don't run from deep. Skip's not going to run in behind. Højbjerg's not going to really run in behind. So they know. They're like, all right, well, we're going to play a high line. Harry Kane's going to drop in and play midfield. The only person we've got to worry about is Richarlison. Richarlison can't hit a barn door.